Now, in my personal opinion, I think biker clubs are kind of for losers. And of course, I'm talking about people that ride Harleys. You already know the type. They're loud, they're obnoxious, they want to be seen, they want to be respected in a way. And honestly, it's very cringe and corny. It's just a bunch of middle-aged dudes that really have nothing better to do but, you know, ride their Harleys. And they think life's like Sons of Anarchy. They think everyone's scared of them and they demand respect. And honestly, it's exactly like that South Park episode. I really haven't seen, you know, one biker that really has broken, you know, the stereotype. And recently I've seen an influx of videos from these people trying to be kids on the road, thinking that they own the road and that people have to respect them. The most stupid thing I've seen by far is the whole don't pass a biker club. Like, bro, what the fuck do you mean? I'll pass your bitch ass. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Genuinely, because you're not gonna pull out no. Like, bro, you're really not gonna do anything. In today's society, that's just not happening. And now what I find it hard to believe is that there's actual people online that defend this shit. There's actual people in those comment sections that are saying, well, if you don't respect the rules, then don't get mad when something happens to you. Bro, what are we talking about? Like, I already know it takes a certain type of person, a certain type of smooth-brained individual to, you know, ride a Harley in today's age. I mean, the person probably has to be 40 and up, to be honest with you. It doesn't really make sense to see someone of a younger age to be on these Harleys, unless they must be suffering from something fucking I don't even know. One thing for sure is that they're all delusional and they all think that they probably look cool, or they think they're badasses. You can see this by the way that they still wear those jackets with the patches on them. But for sure, respect to them, because it does take a certain type of person to, you know, suffer through all the hate, all through the negatives, just to never get a positive. Like, there's no positives in being a biker club. Like, for one, you start off in one, you're probably gonna be the dude that, you know, stands outside, watches bikes, or I don't even know, man. Do these shits even exist? Like, in real life? Like, will I see one IRL? Like, sure, I see a single fat dude riding a Harley, right? But I don't know if this dude's in a biker gang for sure. I mean, maybe I gotta look out for the patches, you know? Maybe I should be scared when I see these overweight, balding men with handlebar mustaches riding down the street. And now I don't ride a motorcycle myself, so I'll never see myself in this predicament. To be honest with you, I think the risk is just not worth the reward. Like, there's so many ways you can just fucking die on that motherfucker. It's just not worth it to me. Alright, so the dude in the middle isn't a part of their MC, so the guy starts swiping at his mirror. So they're trying to kick him off the bike. And I was pretty fucked up, because if he would have succeeded, then this dude could have got seriously injured. You know, he could have fucking died, honestly. But, you know, in true South Park fashion, this dude for some reason is so butthurt because the dude was riding beside them. I mean, look at this guy. This is a fucking grown man right here. But what was the game plan is what I'm trying to figure out, because let's say he did kick him off, the dude got really fucking hurt. I mean, like, now you're facing a charge. Like, you can't be doing that shit. But like I said before, these people are a group of uneducated adults that are fucking I mean, these people are the epitome of stupid. They like loud things that go vroom vroom. Sounds like a child to me. It's obvious that these people probably didn't receive the proper parenting, because, you know, they seek attention. They want attention. They want to be, like I said before, feared and respected, which is, that's the traits of a kid that was bullied, you know, like that's a loser right there. So it shocks me that this is still happening. Like, there's still people like out there that defend. I mean, these people will eventually, they're gonna die off. I guess eventually at some point we're not really gonna be seeing this. They're gonna be fucking like fossils, right? But to me, it is still crazy that these people genuinely believe in their shit. Like, think about it. MCs are supposed to be about, you know, no rules and outlaws and all this other bullshit, you know, like and now they have all these rules and they're a bunch of pussies. I mean, when was the last time someone like an MC did something? I mean, I guess they're not biker gangs anymore, but I mean, like, I'm struggling to understand. I'm really struggling to understand. I know if it couldn't get worse, the person that posted this actually had like a full-on description in the video, and I guess it wasn't his video, so he's not in the video. The first part is basically just giving a little bit of backstory. Noob Rider slides up alongside a pack of 1%ers for a wholesome wave and quickly finds out. And yes, indeed, he did find out that MCs are filled with a bunch of babies. The second part is where it gets kind of funny. I'm sure the comments will include South Park references and badasses that don't need permission from no man. And now I need to know, what was this guy hitting? He must have been ripping some straight meth. And all I gotta say is that sounds mad weird for one. And I want to know, who the fuck do these guys think they are? Like, you don't own the road. You're on a motorcycle. One gentle swipe from a car and it's lights out for you, buddy. Like, you're not terrifying anyone. And I mean, it's just crazy that people are this delusional to think that this actually makes sense. But to me, it seems like common sense to exhibit a bit of self-preservation and steering clear of people that are on different time. Yeah, I don't know how Buddy felt after typing this shit. I mean, it's really corny to be like, we're on a different time. You're 40 years old living in the past. It really is like that South Park episode.
You know, when people like you drive down the streets with your unnecessarily loud motorcycles thinking you're all cool, everyone is actually laughing at you and calling you pathetic. You realize this, right?
We roll how we roll, and if people are annoyed or intimidated by it, that's too bad for them.
No, nobody is intimidated, actually. Everyone realizes that people who are so needy for attention they need to dress up and be as loud as possible are you guys and 16-year-old girls.
I know what is very funny to me is that not only is that very accurate, but that episode really did stick with a lot of these people. Let's be real, it is what really made it funny as to make fun of them. It really did portray them perfectly well. You are not walking up to a group of young lads in front of a gas station at 2 a.m, so why do the equivalent on the road? I mean, of course I'm not gonna be walking up to a group of lads, a group of fucking YNs, because they're gonna either stab or shoot me. I mean, let's be honest, they actually be doing that shit. They're crash outs. But you guys on the other hand are just low-class citizens. I mean, let's be honest.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. If you're riding on the street or on the highway and you come across patch holders, do not pass. I don't care what nobody says. Show some respect. Don't pass, period. You disagree, put it in the comments.
And now when I say this is the type of person I expected to say some stupid shit like this, it is. It very much is. This is exactly what I'm thinking.
Harley brother at the front.
Ah yes, the potbelly pig is pretty mad because the dude pulled up beside him. Yup, this lord really thinks he's intimidating. I mean, he might actually f these guys up. Now that I really think about it, I just made a connection. These guys are like anime watchers, but on motorcycles, bro. They think they're cool, they think they're intimidating, and they believe that they can beat your ass. It sounds exactly like them, and they're weird and losers and usually fat and smelly. Bro, it all makes sense now.
Alright. You wanna see it, Willie? Alright.
What the fuck?
I just saw him. We're on mini bikes, bro.
What's his problem?
And it's funny because they're on mini bikes. This dude is intimidated by mini bikes. Imagine being that much of a bitch that someone on a mini bike that pulls up beside you makes you that mad. You are a grown man standing at 5'8", 250 pounds. You need to take a break. You might get a heart attack acting like this. It's just not gonna be sweet forever. And now something to think about is that motorcycle riders, the people on like the fast ones, the normal ones, the cool ones, they usually will have on them. Like they usually do have a concealed carry. So if I was gonna be worried about anyone, I'm gonna be worried about someone like that, because they actually might have a gun on them, because they have to, you know, protect themselves from fucking people trying to steal their shit, and you know, probably possibly Harley riders. That's fucking funny. And now my final thoughts are, MCs are for pussies. A lot of the time they are exactly like the stereotype says they are. They're a bunch of just old men that want to be taken seriously because they probably weren't taken seriously when they were children. They were probably bullied, and now they want to hear something loud go vroom vroom because it scratches that little itch on their smooth brain. And if you're someone out there that expects me to respect the patch, that patch means I'm a bitch, okay? And that's how it goes. That's just how it's gonna be, all right? I'm no tough guy, and neither are you. That's just the truth. Alright, and now if your name's Todd and your dad's a motorcycle rider, you know, he's a part of an MC, and you think your dad's your hero, I just want to be the one to break it to. Your dad's probably a loser, bro. I'm sorry. And seriously, if I did offend or make someone mad out there, I'm glad. That was kind of the point of this video. Fuck you. If anyone watched it to the end of the video, I just want to say I appreciate you. Sub, leave a like, comment. Hopefully I get to argue with someone in the comments because that's kind of funny. Anyways, follow my Twitch, my Instagram, and my TikTok. It's been Tosi. See ya.